Let's all celebrate a new trailer for Fallout Season 2 has just dropped. And just like the first trailer, it's jam-packed full of action. So join me for a quick breakdown and let's speculate on what we've got to look forward to in Season 2. We start off with the Ghoul checking out New Vegas from a distance. And as I speculated after the first trailer, this looked like it was the Kings have been Ghoulified. If you haven't seen my first trailer video, I've done a deep dive on that. I'll leave a link to it at the end of this one. Personally, I didn't really care much for the Kings, but I know a lot of people are going to be really unhappy about this. We have some horrors of the wasteland and the snake oil salesman being attacked by what I think here is a red roach. There was a huge amount of speculation about what the snake oil salesman had turned Thaddeus into in Season 1. Some people thought he was on his way to being a super mutant, others thought he was going to turn into a ghoul. Here we find out he has a mouth on his shoulder. Everybody's predictions blown out the water on this one. And we see Thaddeus is still travelling with Maximus. Of course, now Thaddeus is a mutant, he can't be part of the Brotherhood, and Maximus can't be hanging out with him, so we'll see how this one develops. As we know from the previous trailer, Lucy and the Ghoul are still travelling together, and we see a brief clip of the outside of Vault 33. There's a big party going on in Vault 33, and I wonder if this could be Reclamation Day. I know a lot of you haven't played Fallout 76, so if you're not familiar with that, that's the time when a vault decides that they're going to go back to the surface. They have a big party, they eat their food, they stock up on supplies, and out they go back into the world. But more on that in a second. A brief shot I think is from Season 1 with Norm discovering the vault secret and the Ghoul and Lucy in the desert. In the first trailer we saw Hank arriving at what looked like some kind of massive underground Vault-Tec base. And that's continued a lot in this trailer also. If you've played Fallout New Vegas, you should recognise this N.C.R. base. I think this is Camp Golf. They've even still got the golf hole flag there, the tents and the building in the background, almost exactly as it is in the game. I think they've done a great job of recreating this so accurately. And they use this section with the Ghoul talking to this N.C.R. officer to lead us into this section of clips where we continue the story of the Ghoul searching for his family. Do you think we'll find out in this season where his wife and child are in a future timeline? And it would appear his search takes him to this abandoned vault. Do you know what this vault is? Answers on a postcard or in the comments below. Then we get this fade to black with this deep voice telling Cooper you're gonna need friends. Is this Ron Perlman's voice? Is it a super mutant? Is it a super mutant character we know? Your guess is as good as mine, so speculate away. If you was one of those people that didn't like the idea of there being multiple Brotherhood airships, you're really not going to like this because there's now lots of them. Personally, I love the Brotherhood airships and I'm very happy to see them. And I've added this clip from slightly later in the trailer, which I'm guessing is the Brotherhood base, and we seem to have these devices coming up from what looks like a children's playground. Personally, I don't remember seeing this in the game. If you do, let me know. Looks like most of the popular Vault characters from Season 1 are returning. Hank finally cleans himself up and gets himself a nice looking suit. But look what he's got on his arm there, I think it's the Pimp Boy 3 billion. Some sweet drip for Hank. Remember when I said earlier about Emergence Day? I think that's further evidence here, and we can see the Vault 33 and 31ers heading out onto the beach. And we can see they're all wearing the same expedition packs that Lucy had in Season 1. Maximus and all the other Season 1 Brotherhooders are all hanging out in this hangar. And some nutcase just decides to fly a vertibird in. And while I'm really happy to see the Fallout 4 style Brotherhood uniform on this guy, I think he looks like somebody ordered Elder Maxim on Temu. Another clip of the possible Brotherhood versus Victor fight we saw in the first trailer. Again, I'll leave that one at the end for you to watch if you haven't seen it. One of those weird parts of trailer editing here where there's two clips that clearly don't match. Lucy with the radium rifle that we saw in the first trailer, and a jump cut to her with the shotgun shooting one of the Kings. Not sure why they cut these two clips together, but I do like the fact that they kept the brutality of Fallout in this show. A clip of Justin Theroux as Mr. House on this screen, I think this looks great, but I think it's really sad we never got to see Rene Auberjonois. Rene was a fantastic actor and he will be sorely missed. Two brief clips of Lucy now. The first one, I think this could be in the hotel room at Novak. And in the next clip we see her with a power fist. That seems like a very heavy bit of kit for quite a small woman. We're getting near the end of the trailer now and these clips are coming thick and fast. I'm guessing this is the Legion camp with explosions. Two more Season 1 Brotherhooders returning. We have Dane on the left and Elder Quintus on the right. Then we have what I think will be one of the most intriguing things about Season 2. What role will the Legion be playing? Who is Macaulay Culkin's character? And will he be any good? Hank's still carrying out experiments of Vault-Tec. This time he's putting some kind of device on a mouse that then goes on to explode. In Season 1 they did set up the fact that he is a successful scientist, but I wonder if he's really doing this research on his own and what this strange device is. This looks like that creepy nutcase, the snake oil salesman again. Is this a mini nuke going off at Novak? I think this is Stephanie in a wedding dress running away. Brides really don't seem to do well at Vault-Tec. Lucy's doing a bad job of driving this buggy in some kind of underground base. This looks like the now mutant Thaddeus. Maximus now appears to be in the N.C.R. power armour. The Ghoul and Dogmeat. And it seems like the New Vegas residents are all gathering together to see them off somewhere. And then in this second to last clip we get this great shot of Maximus in the N.C.R. power armour, which does have a slightly raiderish look to me. And he's fighting the Deathclaw. Yes, the Deathclaw does look fantastic, I think. What do you think of the Deathclaw? And in the final shot of the trailer we get this lovely little comedy clip of Lucy being Lucy and the Ghoul being the Ghoul. I think this season's looking fantastic. What do you think? Get down in the comments below, let me know. Just a month to go. I'm really excited. Hope you are too. If you didn't see my previous video on Trailer 1, I'll leave a link to it here. Give that a watch next. And if you're new to Fallout 4 and you've got the Anniversary Edition, there's loads of videos here on the channel, lots of great builds, all the tips you need to know about the building system. I'll leave a link to that one here. So I hope to see you there soon. Until then, thanks for watching.